Hello YouTube. I'm making a retaining wall slash loading ramp at my farm for offloading trailers of ag lime and fertilizer via like a coal chute right into my spreaders, so I don't have to shovel anything, and also to load tractors and other wheeled vehicles onto a trailer or truck without loading ramp or a ramp. It's mostly done. I've got 2 layers of cinder block that you don't see that are underground, sitting on top of a 24-inch, 8-inch deep footer, concrete footer, and on top of that is a 12-inch cinder block, and on top of that is another 8-inch cinder block. Those are both underground, you don't see. Then the rest of these above ground are 8 by 8 by 16 cinder blocks, and they're all filled with concrete. And the top layer is the middle block is knocked out, and there's 2 layers of 1/2-inch rebar in there. And I put rebar in every cell of the cinder block. I know that's a little overkill, but I was filling them with concrete. I just figured, what the heck, some of these tractors are pretty heavy. And on the back side, I've got geogrid that goes above ground every other layer. Here's the geogrid. I believe it's made out of stainless steel wire mesh, and then it's covered with some kind of material. I don't know what that is. Yeah, and once I get this ground compacted, then I'll put a layer of dirt over the top of it and compact that also. And what that does is it keeps the wall from heaving forward with loads on the back side. By code, you're supposed to do that on walls that are over 4 feet or higher, but I don't even think mine's 4 feet, because I'm going to build a pad here, a concrete pad. And when I build the pad right about here, I'll dig an enormous concrete footer, and I've got an I-beam. I'm going to anchor that I-beam through bolts to the footer, and then connect the I-beam to this end of the wall, and it'll be laid flat. These are great big I-beams, like it holds up a house. And the idea is I'll be able to drive a truck up with one wheel up on the bank there, and one wheel in this I-beam. The I-beam is really wide. It's 12 inches wide. And then I'll be able to get up underneath and work on it. It'd be like a little workshop. And then I'll also build a little temporary roof that's removable. I'll have some posts going up with 3 metal roof sheets that are 10 feet long, and I think they're about 3 feet wide each. Keep me out of the weather. And I'm going to parge coat this. That's why it's looking so rough. I'm just, I threw that on there for strength. I'm going to parge coat this when I'm done, when its temperature warms up a little bit. You aren't supposed to be doing any mortar work when the temperature is below 40 degrees. And I've been waiting to backfill this because you aren't supposed to be backfilling for at least 10 days to let the mortar set up. So I'm going to start backfilling and tamping, and then I'll get this thing filled up. And when it's operational, I'll update this video. And on the back side of it, I've got drain tile, 8 ADS 4-inch, and then I've got gravel 57 stone just underneath that dirt level. It goes out about a foot into the bank, and it's just underneath that dirt layer there. In case there's any water that gets against the wall, it's supposed to go into that and then drain out that end. Well, thank you for watching, YouTube.